Tipperary, it's a long way to go. It's a long way to Tipperary, to the sweetest girl I know. Goodbye to Piccadilly, farewell Leicester Square. It's a long, long way to Tipperary, but my heart's right there.
Hello everyone, just a quick video. This is games and that, just something a little bit different from the usual videos on PC games. I just wanted to introduce you to another hobby of mine, which I do play. Let's put them down there. Do play quite regular. It's MMP's advanced squad leader. I just want to go through, this is a quick video on my collection, and I will be making other videos on gameplay and results. So let's start off. I'm going to start off with the top games here. I'm going to do the starter kits. I'm going to start with my 4 modules that I own, and the first one is Beyond Valor. This is a full module of Advanced Squad Leader, and basically it's the World War II in the East Front. The thing is with these games and all, I do play solo because it's very hard to learn someone who hasn't played this system. So I do enjoy it solo. So what I do is basically I play it as even as I can for both sides. So if it was the Americans versus the Germans, what I do basically is I played the way they would play. So for this, I'll show you that later on anyway. And there's my second full module, Yanks. Very happy to own this one. There's the back of Yanks. Some of the counters that you get in the game. Well, these MMPs Advanced Squad Leader are basically Second World War. They haven't gone on to, well, they've gone on to Korea. I think they've made a Korea a Korean module, but yeah, basically the most ones I own are Second World War. So yeah, that's Yanks. That introduces the Americans. You get a lot of counters with that one, and that is basically the Soviets versus the Germans, like Stalingrad and Warsaw. Look at them maps, beautiful. And this one is basically, Yanks is basically, there's the back of it, and there's all the missions you get with it. Cool. So that's that module and that module. And the second and the third module is Red Factories. Haven't played this one yet. It's full, the box is full. Yeah, and Red Factories is basically what? Look at that for a map. I'll have to show you that in later videos. And they're my 3 full modules that I own of A.S.L. That's short for Advanced Squad Leader if you don't know. And Hating in Flames, which is France, January 1945. This is a standalone module. An Advanced Squad Leader historical module, sorry. And the map in this looks absolutely stunning. It's all snow, buildings, debris, everything. Yeah, that's cool. And down here is my starter kits, and as you can see, that's starter kit 1, starter kit 2, and I've also got starter kit 3, which will be shown in a minute. And what starter kit 1 introduces you to is infantry, basically how infantry works. You get a couple of maps, which is a lovely starter kit. You get a couple of scenarios in there. Starter kit 2 gets you used to guns, how all the guns work. I've completed this game as well, played all the scenarios in this, and I've completed starter kit 1. So yeah, that gets you used to all the guns. And this starter kit is amazing. I haven't even played it yet. I'm looking forward to playing it. It's basically the Pacific Theatre operations against the Japanese. Look at that for a box. Fabulous. Maps, a lot of jungle in there. A lot of palm trees and everything. There's a couple of counters you get. The Japanese are supposed to be very nice to play with. So I'm looking forward to playing that. And this is how I store all my counters, like that one there, Beyond Valor. I store my counters in trays like this, Beyond Valor, so I know what they are. That's Beyond Valor and vehicles in that counter tray. And there's my rule book. The rule book is absolutely massive, but you don't have to learn it all. I'll just go through it quick. Learn you what all the counters are. Keeps your brain ticking. This game does. Yeah, and it just goes on and on and on. That's for another video. I can always show that when I'm actually playing the game. So yeah, and that's how I store my counters, is in counter trays like that. I've got more counter trays here, clippers, Game Warfighter, that's another time. Got loads of games here. Well, that's some of my modules and some of my starter kits, and I just want to go through what I picked to play next. And it is this scenario. Hard to pronounce, but Africa. It's in Russia, and it's a tank battle, and this is the starter kit I am up to at the moment. There's some more counter trays with me starter kit stuff, and some markers what I use to mark down on the board. And basically, this is this scenario. This is how it works. It's 5 turns and then it ends. Basically, the Russians, excuse me, hands have been working and around the house. So yeah, it's Russians against Germans, and it's just a tank battle. I'll just go through some of it with you. I'll use this, and you see it's a 5-turn game. Tells you, by the way, all these scenarios are scenarios that really happened in the Second World War, by the way. They are real battles that did occur. And that's what makes this game so special, is these battles did actually occur and did actually happen. There's this rule book on starter kit 3. Just thought I'd do with different videos. I'm doing a PC game, a lot of PC gaming at the moment, but I just thought I'd show you another one of my hobbies. What do they play? Yeah, so yeah, it just goes through all about starter kit 3. I'll put that over there. So this is, you get so many scenarios in each kit, and same with the full modules. You get a lot of scenarios in each module, and each starter kit has so many thingies. But this is my favourite system of gameplay. I've played quite a few up to now, and I do enjoy these, and I do enjoy playing solo. So anyway, it tells you a bit on the scenario sheets. It tells you what actually happened in this battle. It tells you the victory conditions, basically how you win this game. You can balance it out as well if you want to change the game in any way. You can balance it out. It tells you how many turns. In this game, there's only 5 turns, and then it ends. And as you can see in the victory there, the Russians win the game, and if eliminated more vehicles than the Germans. Each Russian AFV exiting by the south edge counts as an eliminated German. So I'll show you that in a minute. So they're the Bixby conditions. Here you get T-34s in this battle. There's 10 T-34 tanks for the Russians against 6 Panzer regiments, and I think the Panzer IIIs. I'll have to look on that. Special rules, so there's no special rules for this scenario, and it tells you the real aftermath, what actually happened. So it tells you at the start of the battle and what really happened at the end of this battle. And you get so many sheets of these in each one, to play. There's the counts of the German tanks. And what it basically is it tells you there's north. So this way is north, that way is south. So the Russians are trying to escape. There you go. On the edge of this map here. So how this is going to work is Russians set up and move first. So what I do is I'd set up the Russians and they'd move first. Then on the same turn, after they've had their turn, on the first turn again, the Germans have their go. So that's how it works. Counters are nice on this one. Don't know if I'll lose focus or what. Ooh, here you go. There's a German tank. As you see, I've set them out already where I think the Germans are they're gonna take this road because they get better movement using the road. And I think maybe we can just quickly get this out. Here you go. The Russians, I've set them up here and I've split them into 4s. I mean into 2 groups of 5. And basically these group of T-34s are going to take this road and then basically break off, split up. And same with these are going to take these roads and then split up. You see the dip in the map, they've got on the map, they've got orchards, woods, grain. It affects, the grain can be high up at certain times of the year and it can be flat, it can be, the orchards can be in bloom, or it depends on the time of the year. So it affects battle on the way the situation is. And on buildings, as you can see here, you got big wooden buildings. In the brown, they are wooden buildings. And if they are grey, they are stone buildings. So yeah, this is the scenario I'll be playing next. And as I said, I'll just go quickly through. I'm going to use black for the Germans, red for the Russians. So how it's going to work is on this, how I'm going to do with these is this group of Russians are going to take this road right the way down here, at least there, and they're going to split up into 2 groups, and that's how they're going to, that's how I'm going to play with this group. And the same with these are going to go down the road. I could go there, yeah. I'm going to use the orchardage. I'm going to go further down this road, and then they're going to split. One way carry on down this road, and one way split there. And that's what my plan is with the Russians. Well, the thing is, with the Germans, as I've just said here, it's down to the Russians to try and escape. The Germans, it's a bit different story. When it's the Germans' turn, they basically, because they don't have to escape, and it's the Russians who are trying to escape. The Germans are going to hold this line here, right across there, and try and stop the Russians from getting through that line. Basically, this group of Germans are going to move down the road, split up into maybe one tank there and two tanks here, using them orchards as well. Or they might even cut off shorter. In fact, I might go here and just defend. Same with these. They're going to take this road and they're going to split up here. Maybe one will go down there. So I need to remember to split them to three. So one tank might go there, two tanks might go here on the hill and get hill advantage. And basically, what it is with the Germans is they've just got to stop the Russians. But that is for another video to explain and show you how the battle is going to take place. But yeah, this was just a quick video showing you some of my A.S.L stuff. And I'll just quickly show you maps. They are, where have I put them? There's some of my other games. That's a great game. I only really wanted to show you A.S.L in this video, but it's a fantastic game now. And then you got Future War with MBT, Dam Busters, and that's another great game now. I need to open this up again by GMT, the Doolittle Raid. Basically the Japanese, where the Americans did the bomb raid over Japan. And then I've got the Hunters. Basically, it's, if you've seen Dad's Boat the film, it's basically that in a game. So yeah, and I've got the second part of that, which is the Japanese War, Silent Hunters in the Pacific. Cool, great games. And all them there, I've got games over. But yeah, where have I put them scenarios? I'll have to find them on another date. But yeah, it was only a quick video to show you that. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to start this camp, this mission, and see if the Russians can do the business against the Germans. But yeah, that was it. Just a quick video to show you, and keep your eye open because I'll be doing another video on the battle itself. So see you later, gang.